Hello AIHL students, tomorrow is our exam and here I am uploading this video which has some tips, techniques and how to attempt questions wala things, okay? And what you need to keep in mind. In finance maths, we are getting questions based on annuity and amortization, okay? So what are the possible mistakes that we can do? Annuity means when I am putting my money lump sum amount in somewhere and going to earn interest on that and get some monthly payments or quarterly payments or yearly payments. Amortization means you are taking the loan and you are going to repay that loan over the period of time. Getting it? So one thing you need to remember, whatever is coming in your pocket, you take it positive. Whatever is going out of your pocket, you take it negative. Getting it? So in annuity and amortization, you need to keep these things in mind. Okay. Now, annuity and amortization mein PMT term will be involved, correct? So when nothing is mentioned in question about PMT, if PMT given in question is 0, our CPY and our PPY values are same, correct? But if there is PMT involved and let's say I am making 12 payments in a year, but my CPY compounding per year is 4, so मेरा PMT और CPY का वैल्यू चेंज हो जाएगा. Like what I'm talking exactly is, in calculate, when you go to menu finance and finance solver, here we put down the values of PPY and CPY, correct? If PMT is involved, if PMT is given in question and it says I am paying monthly or some person is paying monthly, it means PPY will become 12. And if something is getting compounded yearly or compounding semi-annually or compounding quarterly, it means what? CPY का जो वैल्यू है क्वार्टरली के लिए 4 हो जाएगा, semi-annually के लिए 2 हो जाएगा. So in same question you have to put different values of PPY and CPY. Now here is one mistake that can happen. ठीक है? You have to avoid this. यहाँ पे क्या put करना है ये तुमको question बता देगा. And because of that n का वैल्यू में मिस्टेक हो सकता है. Now n का वैल्यू is nothing but number of years into PPY value. Why I'm saying PPY? कितना पेमेंट्स मैं कर रहा हूं in 1 year. Getting it or not? So n equals to number of years into how many payments I'm doing in 1 year. Getting it? If PMT is 0, तो यहाँ पे PPY लो या CPY लो सेम रहेगा. But if PMT is mentioned, तो यहाँ पे PPY का वैल्यू आएगा. You need to keep these things in mind. ठीक है? Last point in financial math that you need to remember is, if some deposits are made, let's say I am taking loan of 1 lakh rupees, but the bank or the person wants me to deposit 20% of my amount as a security, correct? So what I should take in my present value? So your present value will be 1 lakh minus 20% of 1 lakhs. Getting it? That is nothing but 80,000 will be your deposit amount. Your present value. Your deposit amount will be 20% of 1 lakh, that is 20,000. So in present value, you will take 80,000. Getting it? इसमें एक और point ये ध्यान में रखना है. Whenever question asks how much interest is paid, ठीक है? Whenever questions ask how much interest is paid, so what you do? Let's say for example, you are doing some PMT of 6,000 rupees for 20 years. Okay, you are doing PMT of 6,000 rupees for 20 years and you had taken loan of let's say 1 lakhs, correct? So at the end of the 20 years तुम्हारा लोन 0 होने वाला है, correct? So you multiply 20 with 6,000 to calculate how much total loan you have repaid. So total loan you have repaid will be 1,20,000, correct? 1,20,000 will be the total loan repaid, but लिया तो 1 lakh ही था ना. So दोनों का जो difference रहेगा, that is the interest amount paid. Getting it or not? So this is the interest that you have paid over the 20 years of period. Getting it? But this type of question will be asked in comparison basis. कि in 5 years इतना repayment किया. Let's say in 7 years, in let's say 27 years, इसने 5,000 rupees का payment किया होता और जाके उसका पैसा खत्म हो रहा है. So 27 into 5,000, you would have to calculate that. This minus this will give you the amount of interest paid over the area of 27 years. Getting it? और फिर 27 ईयर्स और 20 ईयर्स में इसने कितना इंटरेस्ट सेव कर लिया, तो इसमें जितना इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट पे किया माइनस पहले जितना पे किया था, तो वो हमको आंसर दे देगा कि कितना इंटरेस्ट सेव किया. सो दिस इज द बिगेस्ट क्वेश्चन दैट कैन बी आस्क्ड इन फाइनेंशियल मैथ्स. ओके, सेकंड, परसेंटेज एरर. परसेंटेज एरर का सिंपल सा फॉर्मूला है, परसेंटेज एरर का एक सिंपल सा फॉर्मूला है कि योर एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू और लेट्स से एक्चुअल वैल्यू माइनस एस्टिमेटेड वैल्यू अपॉन एक्चुअल वैल्यू मॉडुलस इनटू 100. दिस मॉडुलस इज नथिंग बट एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू. सो ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि e माइनस ए अपॉन ए आ जाए, आंसर इज स्टिल सेम. गेटिंग इट और नॉट? ओके फाइन, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, एक्सपोनेंट्स एंड लॉग. इन एक्सपोनेंट्स एंड लॉग्स, in exponents and logs, what you need to remember, in exponents and logs what you need to remember, अरे क्या हो गया, yeah, exponents and logs, if question is without calculator or with calculator, how will you identify? If in same equation two variables are mentioned, then it will be, if it is same equation having two variables, then you will have to use without calculator. If there is only one variable in the entire equation, you can use calculator and you can use nsolve to find the answer. Getting it or not? ये दो चीजें ध्यान में रखनी है बस. और एक्सपोनेंट्स एंड लॉग्स में देर आर सम प्रॉपर्टीज यू नीड टू रिमेंबर, जो मैंने पहले भी बताया है. These results you need to remember. Log AA is 1. Log base anything 1 is always 0. If you have only given a number and not a log, so you will check in question. You will check in question कि किसके किसके पास log है. If it does not have log, you can give it log as of required in the question. Getting it or not? So this is how you will solve logs का question. And last but not the least, अगर दोनों साइड में log दे दिया है, you can cancel the log and equate the numbers provided their base and their coefficient is same. Getting it or not? Okay, these four properties you need to remember. अगर याद भी नहीं रहता है, तुम्हारे फॉर्मूला बुकलेट में दिया होगा, उससे तुम डिराइव कर सकते हो. Getting it? And last part is matrices, and matrices is very simple. It is coming till multiplication only and you have to do entire thing on calculator itself. ठीक है? So how you find matrices or how you get matrix in your calculator? So यहाँ पे सिंपल है. यहाँ पे जो ये बुक के साइड का लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में बटन दिख रहा है, you press on that button and here it takes you to the matrices. Here it asks you number of rows and number of columns. So in matrices, number of rows and number of columns are nothing but these are the rows and these are the columns. Okay, and multiplication of matrices is possible only when, let's say this is 2 by 2 matrix and let's say this is 2 by 3 matrix. 2 by 3 matrix means what? जिसमें 2 rows है और 3 columns है. 2 by 2 matrix मतलब जिसमें 2 rows और 2 columns है. Getting it? So when let's say this matrix has m into n and second matrix has, matrix is shown like this, second matrix has n into p. When इसका n और इसका second multiplier और इसका first multiplier का value जब same रहेगा, then only multiplication of matrices is possible and resultant matrix will be m into p matrix. Getting it? If these two are not same, then no multiplication of matrix will happen. ठीक है? Here, let's say you have selected number of row as 3 and let's say column as 2. So it will directly give you column as 2. It will directly give you matrices like this. See, so number of rows are 3 and number of columns are 2. Getting it? Simple addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of matrices are done like this. Let's say I want to add matrix. ठीक है? So matrix can be added if they are of same order, same number of rows, same number of columns. So यहाँ A है, B है, C है, D है. So this term, okay, अभी यहाँ पे order इसका गलत हो गया, यहाँ पे E और F भी लिख देता हूँ. ठीक है? So this term plus this term, this term plus this term, this term plus this term, this term plus this term. It means what? Only corresponding elements will be added in matrices. Only corresponding elements will be subtracted in matrices. Getting it or not? Multiplication you will have to do on calculator itself. Second, ये तो हो गया syllabus का part. What about mindset about the exam? See, when you are attempting paper tomorrow, you first read all the questions. When you read all the questions, mark easy, medium and tough questions. When you mark easy, medium and tough questions, you get the idea कि पेपर कैसा है, मीडियम है, टफ है, कैसा है. ठीक है. अगर तुमको पेपर टफ लग रहा है तो सबके लिए पेपर टफ है, क्योंकि तुम्हारे जितने किसी ने पढ़ाई नहीं की है. अगर तुमको पेपर इजी लग रहा है, इसका मतलब सबके लिए इजी है, सबने पढ़ाई की है. गेटिंग इट? If you are solving easy questions, you have to solve easy questions first, then medium questions, then tough questions. You need to work on your time management as well as your speed. If you are writing at a high speed, time will be managed, but handwriting will be kharab. We don't want that. Handwriting भी अच्छा चाहिए और time भी अच्छे से manage होना चाहिए. Getting it? All the very best. That's it.